You'll not believe the cultural shock I had when I just moved to Canada. There are a whole lot. It's crazy. But I'll not be talking about them so much because I don't want to bore you. I will just be talking about two that are the top two of cultural shock I had when I moved to Canada. But before I go into this video, if you're this is the first time of seeing my face, I appreciate you. Welcome to my space. Why don't you click on the subscribe button and also the bell icon so you get notification of things and videos I upload before anyone else. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's go into the video. Number one cultural shock I had was, crazy. Number one cultural shock I had was the fact that when you go for a party, a dinner date, or you are invited, you are likely to pay for it. Especially when it's in a place like a restaurant or somewhere where you have to pay, you are likely to pay for it. So let me give you guys the gist. When I just moved to Canada, I met a friend that we connected because we're supposed to go to same school together, and I had nobody here in Canada, so she came to the airport. She helped me settle in and all that, and her birthday was like few days before I came to Canada, and it was during the week, so she was waiting till weekend to celebrate her birthday. So when weekend came, it was like, oh, we're going to be partying and all that. She had this guy that was eyeing her and that really liked her and all that. So the guy was like, oh, why don't you come out with your friends and all, let's go to a Japanese barbecue restaurant and all. I've not experienced that before, so I was all happy. I was so glad I was going to go to this place for the first time. So I was like, oh, I tagged along. So when I got there, we were eating, we were gisting, we were talking, laughing, taking pictures. You know, we ladies, we like to make pictures of everything we're eating and all that. So it was a very good thing. So the vibe was top notch. So when it now came to paying the bill, my dear sisters and brothers, it was crazy. I just saw them dividing the bill among every one of us, and my bill was $56. I just came to Canada. I am a Nigerian. We party a whole lot. When I invite you to my party as a Nigerian, I take care of you. You don't have to pay anything. You understand? When you see Nigerian parties, weddings, birthday parties, get together, beach party, whoever is the host, because whoever hosts that party take care of everything. We as the guests could come with gifts, could decide to hand over the host's money or whatever, but we are not obligated to. But what am I experiencing? I had to pay $56 for what I ate. It was crazy. And I looked at her and I said, babe, I thought you said this guy likes you. She said, yeah. I thought you said this guy wanted to date you. She said, yes. So why am I paying? She had nothing to say. It was crazy. So I ended up paying it. And after that day, my brothers and my sisters, anybody that invites me for a birthday party, I ask them straight up, do I have any financial obligation for this party? If it's something I can pay, I would come. If it's something I cannot pay, there's no big deal. I'm going to relax in my house and stay, because I cannot come to your party, make everywhere lively and bubbling, and you expect me to pay at the end of the day. That's the cultural shock I had. So that aside, let's talk about number two cultural shock I have. Everybody get to say, oh, Canadians are polite, they're nice people, they're this, they're that, and all that. Yeah, they're nice people. They open the door for you to pass. When somebody walk through the door, they hold the door for another person to walk. It's sweet. It's really, really nice. But when it comes to, let's take, for example, job interview, or maybe your relationship with your lecturer in school and all that. Let me just explain this the best way I can. Let's say you go for a job interview, and you're talking, the interviewer is asking you questions, you're responding, he or she is nodding their head, telling you they're following you up, they're smiling, they're noting things, you can see the flow between you and the interviewer. In your mind, you're like, oh my God, this interview is going well. And after the whole interview, they're telling you how much they appreciate you coming for the interview, how it went so well, how they like the fact that you're this, you're that, you're that. So at the back of your mind, you're like, oh my God, I aced this interview. My dear brother and my sisters, that's not true, because when you go back home, you're not going to get a call from that organization. Trust me. And truthfully, you will not get a call from them, because They are not feeling you. They are just pretending they are feeling you. Where I am from, if you're not doing well, it's already shown in the facial expression of the interviewer. You know, either the facial expression or the body language, you yourself will know you're not doing well. You understand? And also, if you have done something wrong, maybe to your boss in the office, maybe they give you a tax, and the tax is not as is not what they expect. They tell you straight up, this is not what I expect. But here in Canada, nobody's telling you. They're bruising your ego. They're trying to massage you. They're trying to say it in the best possible way so they don't hurt your feeling. And at the end of the day, you don't even know your stand. You don't even know if this person is happy with you or not. Do you understand? So let me give another example. I was looking for a house. Her and my husband were trying to like get an apartment and all that. And I was speaking to this lady that was showing me the apartment. We were all vibing. We were talking. I was just like, oh, hi, just gave birth. My baby I have a newborn. I can't come physically. If it's something we can do virtually and all that. We were talking. We were communicating. We were chilling. We were even talking about how she has twins. She has twins boys or so 5 or 7 years ago. Oh, we're talking about kids and all. I was like, oh my God, this apartment is mine. As long as I fulfill my own part of the bargain, maybe come up with my references, come with my pay stub, my letter of employment, all those kind of things. My dear brothers and sisters, it's not true. All those vibes were fake. So I believe most times they fake things so they don't hurt your feelings. So that's my cultural shock. And when somebody is trying to be nice going forward to me here in Canada, I am taken aback. I look at the person. I don't even like it gets into my head, because if it gets into your head, you just end up being disappointed, because truth be told, most of the time they are not feeling you. They don't like you. So those are the two cultural shock I had. One, you pay bills when you go for party. Two, they may act nice to you. They may act like they're feeling you. My dear, they are not feeling you. So if you have other cultural shock you've experienced that you think is this cultural shock I have experienced, why don't you comment? Drop your comment at the comment section. Let's talk, let's interact, let's laugh about it, and let's grow together. Thank you so much, guys. On to the next video. Bye.